Have you ever noticed that feeling? You open Instagram or TikTok for a quick break, and an hour later you feel worse. You feel drained, a little anxious, maybe even a bit jealous. You just spent an hour watching highlights from hundreds of other people's lives. Now your own life feels a little less exciting, a little less successful. This feeling is not an accident. It's a symptom of a modern-day epidemic. Passive consumption. We are consuming terabytes of information, but we are producing nothing. We are watching life happen instead of living it. But what if there was a simple switch you could flip? A change in mindset that could turn this source of anxiety into your greatest tool for growth and fulfillment. Today, we're not talking about a digital detox. We're talking about a digital transformation, from consumer to creator. When you are a passive consumer on social media, you are in a vulnerable state. You're essentially a spectator in a global competition that you didn't even sign up for. Every post, every video, every story is a data point that your brain uses to compare your own life. And you are comparing your real, messy, behind-the-scenes life with everyone else's perfectly curated highlight reel. This is a game you can never win. It's psychologically designed to make you feel like you are not enough. This leads to a cascade of negative effects. Comparison anxiety, the constant feeling that your life is less interesting or successful than others, decreased self-esteem. You start to internalize this comparison, leading to a lower sense of self-worth, tension drain. As we've discussed before, these apps are designed to steal your focus, leaving you with less mental energy for your own goals. A state of helplessness. You feel like life is something that is happening to you, rather than something you are actively shaping. You are letting the algorithm dictate your emotions, your thoughts, and your time. You have given away your power. The antidote to this passive helplessness is to become an active creator. This doesn't mean you have to become a famous influencer with 1 million followers. It simply means shifting your primary use of these platforms from consumption to production. Instead of scrolling, you are writing. Instead of watching, you are filming. Instead of just listening, you are speaking. This one shift fundamentally changes your relationship with social media and with yourself. Principle 1. It puts you in control when you decide to create anything. You are no longer a passive victim of the algorithm. You are the one in the driver's seat. You are making conscious decisions about what message you want to share, what skill you want to showcase, or what story you want to tell. This act of creation forces you to turn your attention inward. Instead of asking, what are other people doing? You start asking, what do I find interesting? What do I care about? What value can I offer? You're taking back control of your own focus. Principle 2. It transforms comparison into inspiration as a creator. You stop looking at other people's content with jealousy. You start looking at it with curiosity. You see a well-edited video, and you don't think their life is better than mine. You think, that's a cool editing trick. How can I learn to do that? You start to see other creators not as competitors, but as mentors and peers. Social media transforms from a gallery of things you do and have into a library of skills you can learn. It becomes a source of inspiration and education, not a source of envy. Principle 3. It's a forcing function for growth. The best way to learn something is to try to teach it. The act of creating content, whether it's a blog post, a short video, a podcast, or even a thoughtful comment, forces you to clarify your own thinking. You have to organize your thoughts, research your topic, and present it in a clear way. This process is one of the most powerful forms of self-development. You are not just building a social media presence, you are building a better version of yourself. You're building a life that is so interesting and fulfilling to you that you no longer have the time or the desire to passively watch others live theirs. The choice is simple, but it is not easy. You can continue to be a passive consumer, letting these platforms drain your time, your focus, and your self-esteem. Or you can become an active creator and use these same platforms as a tool to build your skills, share your voice, and design a life you are proud of. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to start. Your challenge is this. For the next 7 days, I want you to shift your ratio. For every 30 minutes you spend consuming content, spend at least 5 minutes creating something. It could be writing a thoughtful comment, sharing a photo with a meaningful caption, or writing down one idea for a video you could make. Start the shift from spectator to participant. If you like this content, please give me 1 like and 1 subscribe. It helps me in my own creator journey. In the comments, tell me one thing you are passionate about that you could start creating content about. Let's build together.